Chosen ones, empaths. This is a subscriber request. Um, you know, coming up to the holiday season, if you've ended the relationship's ended recently with the narcissist, or maybe it was around this time last year, or maybe this is your first holiday season alone without the narcissist, and it can feel quite lonely, to be honest with you. When I first went through dealing with Christmas and stuff after the narcissist, it can feel quite empty. But you've got to look at on the light side of things. You've got to look on the light side of things. You're finally free from the narcissist. You don't need to deal with the narcissist drama. You know, they make these days kind of miserable anyway, because the limelight's not on them. They seem to act out of character, and not out of character, but they seem to act bizarrely on holiday season days or birthdays and stuff like that. So really, you've dodged the bullet, you know. If you can overcome the loneliness, if you've got some other people to spend it with, that'll be great. But if you don't, even if you're on your own, you know, count your blessings, you know. Just because this narcissist is gone doesn't mean you can't still enjoy yourself and enjoy the break, enjoy the time off work or whatnot. You know, it's better being alone for the holidays than being with a narcissist. It's so much better. Honestly speaking, once you overcome the first one can seem daunting, having to endure being alone without the narcissist. You can feel the trauma bond still has effects, sort of thing, and you kind of miss the narcissist, even though despite their toxicity, you still miss the narcissist. Just think about it in a higher perspective. Like, the narcissist was no good for you. They were no good for any of us. None of these people were good for our longevity. They weren't good for our long-term benefits. You know, you need to just appreciate what you've got at the moment, and try and enjoy this time of year. You know the narcissist, even if they've discarded you, they're giving you silent treatment, you know they play games. You're out of that now. If you're free from them, you're out of those games. You know, the best thing you can do is utilize no contact. Go no contact with them. Make sure you don't reach out to them during the holiday season, because most likely they're going to reach out to you with a message, or they're going to wish you happy holidays, or they're going to do something. It's very frequent for narcissists to reach out around birthdays or around the holiday season. They feel like you're easier to manipulate, I believe. But just enjoy your alone time. Have time to reflect. Have time to think. Process your emotions. You know, go through the phases. I'm telling you now, the first holiday alone is hard. You miss the narcissist. You do miss them. It will happen. Regardless of what they've done and stuff like that. For me, I missed the narcissist during the first Christmas. So if this is your first Christmas holiday season without them, you will miss them. It's inevitable. You're going to miss them. But don't let that be a reason for you to try and let them back in or reach out to them. You know, don't let that be a reason for you to try and make amends with the narcissist or something like that. You know, I just want you to try and enjoy this time alone. If you've got, as I said earlier on, if you've got friends or family that you can visit, then that's a benefit for you. If you're spending it alone, literally alone, then that's okay too. you know? Maybe you can make yourself a nice meal, treat yourself well, enjoy yourself. You know, that's just, you can still have a good time without the narcissist. You see, the narcissist brainwashes us and makes us feel like we can't enjoy life without them. They have this effect on us where things begin to look gloomy and dark without the narcissist. But you've just got to remember how gloomy and dark life was with the narcissist. Putting up with their BS. You've awakened now. You've awakened now. You know, if you was really back in a relationship with a narcissist, you'll see so much toxicity, it's unreal. Unless you fall back to sleep completely, which is likely that would happen. They'll put you back to sleep. This is the problem. If you go back with a narcissist, you're likely to fall back to sleep. But at the beginning, you would see toxicity. You wouldn't be happy. You wouldn't feel secure. You know, we needed to be asleep to actually put up with these individuals. And that's exactly what we was. We was asleep when we was with these individuals. We wasn't awake. Now you're awake, you know. So don't worry, you know. This season will come and go, you know. People do suffer from depression around this time of year. I don't know where you're from in the world, but in England there's less sunlight around this time of year. So apparently they say that because there's less sunlight, people experience depression. Because the sunsets are so early in the day, you don't get the vitamin D and you don't get the right nutrients from the sun like you would do in the summer, say. So take that into consideration as well. Also take in consideration you're an empath. You know, so if you are around people that are negative or toxic, you will take on traits of them. You will feel their energy. So realize that not all your energy, if you're feeling down one day, realize you can be experiencing feeling someone else's energy, and that's why you're feeling down. But I just want you to not be frightened. Don't be scared. Spending this time alone, it will mold you into a stronger version of yourself, you know. Yes, at first, as I said, you do miss them. But once you overcome this year, you know, you got brighter days ahead of you. Just enjoy the break. If you're working 9 to 5 or whatever shift you're working, enjoy the break from work, enjoy the holiday, and try to just overcome the loneliness and realize it's actually a blessing that you've been given, to be given this chance to have this time alone, to reflect, to reflect on things and see how far forward you've come, because you've been on the healing journey if the relationship's ended. And this is part of your healing journey, going through a holiday season without the narcissist for the first time. You know, as I said, it can be daunting, but you will overcome it. You're strong enough to do it, I promise you. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find a link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find a link in the description box. Currently, I've got the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.